The voting age should be lowered from 18 to 16 because 16-year-olds work and therefore they pay taxes. And if they pay taxes and they can't vote, and that's taxation without representation.
I believe that voting is extremely important because it actually gives just normal everyday people a voice to change society. And when people don't vote, we get candidates who don't care about us. We get candidates who represent big banks, billionaires, millionaires.
Yes, voting matters because I believe that when someone votes, they're supporting someone with the same opinion. And if you don't vote for what you believe in, that opinion might not be the one you want in your community.
I definitely do think voting matters. I think every vote counts, and a lot of people don't realize that.
Yes, in the due process, but if you vote for the wrong politician, it could cost you in money, taxes, all that great stuff. Sometimes it could be a stupid outcome.
Maybe stressing it more in schools would help students realize that they should for sure go and vote.
Yes, I think voting matters because I think everybody's opinion needs to be heard.
I think that 16-year-olds should be able to vote because at that stage they know what's right and what's wrong to them. Even if the person that's running is a Democrat or a Republican, they don't really care. They just care that the person stands up for what they believe in.
It matters in the process, but whoever you vote for could cost you your money, your taxes, your military deficit, just the whole GDP in general.
I do think voting matters because if we don't vote, then the government isn't going to know how we feel about certain topics.
I don't think voting matters in the presidential elections, but I do believe it matters in local elections because millions of votes versus thousands makes a huge difference.
I believe youth voting matters because youth should have a strong opinion and voice within the role of government.
No, I believe 16-year-olds are too irresponsible to get that privilege.
I don't think the legal age should be dropped because I feel like in high school there's still a lot of jokes going around and people don't really take things like that seriously.
I don't think the legal age to vote should be dropped from 18 to 16 because 16-year-olds are just so indecisive and they've got a lot of influence on their opinions like their parents or peers.
Definitely support changing the voting age from 18 to 16. Take me, for example. I'm very politically active. I protest. I register people to vote, but I'm still only 17. I have a job. I pay a lot of taxes. Why shouldn't I have the voice that everyone else does?